Here we go. Okay, well, I'm just trying to pull up some of the changes. Just trying to pull up some of the changes from the code update. And yeah, welcome to the stream. As people are rolling in, happy whatever day it is today. Thursday. Okay. Bear with me. I just want to be able to kind of touch base on what was in this code update today. So, yeah, there's been 2 new code updates. But trying to find the best. Can it make it any harder for me to look at? Yeah. Okay, well, I can make it work, but good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm going to be playing. Yeah, so it's Star Wars. Good morning, Tom. Star Wars is updating. I'm doing something kind of crazy with Star Wars. So I talked a bit about it yesterday, but I'm going to be building my own topper, which is, I don't know. I have a creative side. I did graphic and web design for multiple years, but I never used my 3D printer because my daughter's always using it. That was not the plan. The plan was it was one of those gifts that, was really for dad. But anyway, so I'm 3D printing some stuff. I've got some lighting I'll kind of walk you guys through it as I do it, but I didn't have high hopes for a stern topper coming out in the next year. So here I am. Dungeons and Dragons was released almost 1 year ago, and there's nothing for it. So enters the chat, the aftermarket, and the self-creativity. But I talked a bit about it yesterday. On top of Star Wars, I'm getting an 18-inch, like 1981 kind of AT-AT, AT-AT. And I'm going to light it with some Govee, like automotive lights that kind of go underneath your feet in a car. So I'm going to see if I can 12-volt power them from the machine. I don't know. If not, I'll figure something else out. And I printed a 3D print of a nice Star Wars thing. It's still printing right now. Anyways, being a little bit creative. Today's live stream, I can't go for like 3 hours because I've got a dental appointment. But also, I'm going to just kind of read off what the changes were for this code update, because I can't browser source. If you've been following my nightmare of Streamlabs the last couple of days, I'm careful doing anything extra on this rig right now. So I'm incrementally adding stuff. But the long story short about today's code update, the code is called What Rhymes with Sulgur. Contains numerous game enhancements, additional polish, game adjustments, and bug fixes. So I read through this code. This was I wish you guys could see how small the font I'm forced to fucking read is. Okay, there we go. So this code update for, I'm just gonna put this on quietly in the background so there's not dead silence, but I'm just seeing in the chat question from Mr. Furiuser. Thank you for the good morning or the hey. Yes, it appeared. You know what I'm gonna do? Here, I'm gonna try to do this. How do I even do this? Okay, bear with me for a sec. That code, the question, I think. I don't know if you can see that Facebook link, but on YouTube, but basically it sounds like they fixed a ton of the quality of life things we've been experiencing playing. So new stuff is the Battle of Gauntlgram. If you chose to go with after Balinor, your path will take you to the Undermountain. So the Undermountain is one of these new places, you know. It is dead center on the playfield. Just switch back here. So if you're looking at the playfield camera right now, no, it's right below that. That center place is the new area. So that's the Undermountain. I don't know if we're going to find our way there today, but at least it's new. The Leech of Dragonspear Castle. If you choose to stay and finish off Semester, your path will take you to the Undermountain. Added the Undermountain as a third ending to the game. So that's one of the big fixes. You can come here from a choice you made at the Leech of Dragonspear Castle or a choice you made at the Battle of Gauntlgram. The Wizard Mode has 6 levels. So my comment on like deep wizard modes, that's only good for like super advanced players or if you nerf the game or set it to extra easy. Anyways, that's cool. I hope we can see that stuff, and I hope players at home get to that. First, after you descend from the yawning portal, you need to find the correct door. Okay, not sure. Next, your path is interrupted by 5 armed friends. Use a portal, leave the dungeon. I'm gonna just skip forward. I don't like just reading off. I just want to get to... So there is a lot of new stuff. Flaming skulls, stop your progress, follow. It sounds like there's like 3-4 pages of new stuff. So keep your eye out. Now as my only gripes with this game were a couple things. It sounds like they've added stuff. I like stuff. So that's exciting. They've added more content. They've added more story. It sounds like they've added more. They've opened up more places to go. You can finally get to the Undermountain. It was kind of just dark and you couldn't get to it. So that's excellent. I'm excited about that. But the bug fixes. How did they not like hot fix or push out? There were some game-breaking bug fixes with the last 2 updates, and but I guess they didn't think they were priority enough to like hot fix. I don't know if they do hot fixing. I feel like they must, but yeah. Add stuff, break more things. That's the thing. They added like 3 pages of stuff. So basically we're playtesters today. But fixed by Spell Dragon from Physmo and will now work correctly. The Rage display chip will now only display the barbarian character. Oh, so I wonder if Rage displayed with other characters. That's interesting. Green healing shots now only show up during a dungeon if the player actually has a healing potion to use. Oh, that's also very interesting. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden sniffly. Fixed some weirdness using Barbarian's Rage. I don't know if they're just like, if that is the thing that I think that isn't the one I was stuck at. But when we got to basically to the, or was it fighting Semester? Oh my God, I don't know now. Using Rage with the Barbarian was game breaking. It didn't work. So it sounds like maybe that's fixed. I don't know. Some other stuff. Barbarian and Dragon Spear Caster. Okay, here's the one. We're gonna play with the Barbarian today. In Dragon Spear Castle, the silver arrow shots versus the Abashi will now light if the player is the Barbarian. So it kept saying like push the action button and it wasn't lit. It was doing nothing. And I was just spamming it. So that was one that was very frustrating. Gelatinous Cube multi-ball can now be played more than once per game. Cool. Tweaked. So they nerfed some of the scores, damaging, killing monsters. Oh yay. Modified town celebration scoring to prevent jackpots of 0. Yeah, I noticed a few times there were jackpots of 0. All clerics now do 2x damage. Undead, okay, raise the Physmo price of Spell Dragon. Anyways, they've also they've moved the system to 4.12. I don't know what this means, guys. Updated to node board firmware protocol 1.26. Okay. Various behind the scenes improvements for correctness and performance. Yeah. Okay. Well, enough of that. Welcome to the stream. Let's play some of this.
I will feast on your despair.
All right. Hopefully you have consent to feast on my despair.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment. Make your choice.
Welcome to the stream, guys. Let's play some dungeons. In my background also, today, Star Wars is updating. So there was a big Star Wars drop. So maybe we'll play it. It depends. We'll see.
Now's our chance.
Oh, what player did I start with? Oh my goodness, I'm in space. I think we're playing with my Ardor character. Oh well. Sure.
You climb down into the well and are attacked by guards.
I meant to start with the
Undead
barbarian,
cultists
but
are attacking
it's
you.
okay.
Nice hit!
That hurt.
So this is one of the things that I dislike about this game. To hit that red shot, you got to do like 10 things. And then if you miss it, you're fucked.
Undead cultists are attacking you. Critical hit. Undead cultists are attacking you.
Nice shot.
Onward!
I know, Avanti, I'm sort of just waking up. I forgot. I know that. I do know that. It's just, I was trying to kind of like, because I heard, sorry, let me just ball trap.
We can still do it.
I was trying to kind of sift through like different articles and that, and what people's complaints were, and one of the main ones was hitting those two shots when you don't have an arrow and it's timing down, and like it was more about like a high level of frustration with the game in that regard, but
Bad choice.
thank you. I really wish I started with the barbarian because I wanted to find my way to the part where, I mean, we'll be there any second. So next game we'll start with the barbarian and we'll try to find our way through that trolls and see if we can
What could go wrong?
beat the Abashi. Yeah, so this is, I haven't tried it yet either, until just now.
We can still do it. choice. There are stairs that go down and exit into a blacksmith room with a sigil on the wall.
But it does work. My copy, I have it set so it works with the shield like every time. But if you have shield. I'm kind of okay with this. I wanted to start with the no, we haven't seen. We just started Snow Turtle, and no, we haven't. No. I accidentally started with my Ardor character. I meant to start with the Barbarian, because some of my rage quitting, not actual rage quitting, but my frustration with my last...
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
Some of my...
Gorgath.
Me Gorgar. No. Me Gorgath.
I still like that. Some of my frustration recently has been with when the Barbarian came out. It's so cool. You can use the rage, but it was like not really set up, and it didn't work in all the modes. So I know it's like me Gorgar, Gorgath. All right.
I'm ready to go.
All right, we're gonna do this.
You walk past
This is
dead
the
bodies
test.
and down the hidden stairs. They end in a cool, large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll.
It's funny. I didn't learn until kind of recently that like it's kind of mandatory to hit the yellow shots here.
Nice hit.
All shots spotted.
I'm ready to go.
Onward.
So one thing I don't really know with the Barbarian, like I have shield right now, but is it like super limited or? Just no. No, you son of a hooker. Danger. Just needed to get in the dungeon. Come on now.
Now's our chance.
Let's go. Shot timing.
You travel down the cave, leaving behind the cool, damp air of caverns, and enter a dungeon. There are rows of halls with cells with iron bars. You are attacked by a skeleton.
Nice shot.
I'm still like not used to slightly different light show there, but
Great shot.
all shots spotted, but it doesn't get through the mode. Okay, so the one thing I also don't know is How do you charge your rage?
You are attacked by a skeleton.
Now's our chance.
Oh, that was like
An
a
Abashi is
fluke.
attacking you.
Okay, here we
You
go.
open a secret door within a cell and see stairs leading
These
down.
bastard Abashis. We
Exiting the
couldn't get
stairs, you
past
enter a
before.
hall. At the end of the hall, you see large ornate wooden doors with symbols of Tiamat engraved in the center. Abashi are blocking your path to the doors.
Okay, so here's one of those cases where it's very hard to hit that shot. It's like a roundabout shot to hit.
Oh, I'm more than a mouthful.
Oh, it fucking rejects. Oh, I didn't even notice Mimic was lit or happening.
Onward.
Come on now.
Oh, cool.
My shot muscle memory has not come back yet because
No.
you got to be able to get it into Physmo like every time. Freaking hell.
The High Elf is down.
Yes, okay, this way works too.
Frey is down.
I figured out what they've done. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna try that again. So what? I hope this isn't how they solved the issue there with the Abashi.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
So with the Abashi,
Make your choice.
you're supposed to be able to, like, either use your rage or aim like the arrow. It just doesn't let you do that. So I hope that's not how they
I'm ready to
fixed
go.
that. Just remove the ability.
You walk past dead bodies and down the hidden stairs.
We'll keep trying.
They end in a cool, large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll.
It's also not super clear how much shield that the barbarian gets, or like, because I've got some right now, but it's like So I have no rage button right now. So I can't just one-shot the trolls. Awesome, new follower, thank you so much. I don't want to waste the shield because I don't know how much we have. One thing I also don't really understand, I'll be honest, is how the healing works. Fuck. But yeah, thank you for the new follower, Rodin.
Now's our chance.
Now you are definitely going to die.
Danger's my middle name. Double danger.
You travel down the cave, leaving behind the cool, damp air of caverns and enter a dungeon. There are rows of halls with cells with iron bars. You are attacked by a skeleton.
Part of me doesn't even want to use my rage button here. Okay. Okay.
An Abashi is attacking. You open a secret door within a cell and see stairs leading down. Exiting the stairs, you enter a hall.
You don't need
At the end of the
fancy.
hall,
You
see
don't
large,
need
ornate wooden doors with
fancy
symbols of
silver
Tiamat
arrows to
engraved in the
overpower the
center.
Abashi.
Abashi
That
are
is
blocking
new.
your path to the doors.
Okay, that is new. Because, okay. Last game, I did not read that, but it's one way to get there. One of the most important shots is being able to hit Physmos, the mimic area, reliably. And so you can get the ball over there so you can hit that shot. Try to hit the crit.
That hurt.
So I still have shield. I thought this dude didn't have shield.
I cast Guiding Bolt.
He said rage. He said rage, but there's no rage. So yeah, he said rage, but the rage was used up. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to conserve the
Abashi's attacking
shield
you.
for like when I've got one shot to hit. Originally, I feel like he didn't have shield. Despite all my rage. What's my strategy here?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
So now I have Rage lit. Okay, one thing I also never do is heal. So I'm gonna try to start to work that into my... here we go. Double danger, not good. Fuck off. Okay.
This time for sure.
Needed that. Fuck. No.
The Bashi bodies are laying on the floor. Opening the large doors, you see Semaster holding the scepter of Tyrant's Eye.
Yeah, the music.
Welcome to my lair. You have delayed my ritual for the last time.
Oh, freaking hell. All right, Mimic, thank you. Stumbler Mods makes the most awesome Mimic mod. It's not on their website yet. Maybe it's on Pinside.
Shield is ready. You wake to find Lysandra standing over you.
Oh no, I
impatient.
failed.
She explains that she was able to kill Semaster.
We must get the scepter of the Tyrant's Eye back from Xanathar and destroy it.
Okay. I don't like how it makes it sound like she saved you and we're gonna keep going. Like, no, she saved you. You get the score, but
Sensational.
okay. So I want to talk to you guys about Stumbler mods. I've never bought any Stumbler mods yet, but I was on their website last night. So is it completely normal? Is it like completely normal to be on a 200-person list? Is that like, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, should I just get on the list? I feel like by the time they make 200, I might not even still have the games. But like my Godzilla 70th, I want to get like 4 of their pieces for that. Yeah. It's too bad they have not, figured out how to scale the operation. I talked to, I forget the person's name, the owner of Stumbler Mods at Pinball Expo. Super nice guy. And it's like, before I even said anything, it's like, yeah, and I'm sorry we're behind on making mods. I'm like, oh, I know, right? I didn't know that there's a long list, obviously, but I don't think they do it for FOMO or anything, by the way. I think it is, they are very busy, said that they had a couple people leave and they're hiring some more skilled artists. Because it's actually, you guys know, they're not just 3D printed mods. Each one needs the lighting wired in. There's some hand painting and all that. But yeah, because there are production houses for 3D printing. Like you can get 3D printed manufacturing. Yeah. Like I am interested in, it's funny because I do really think mods are a cool part of the hobby. I love modding stuff in life, like if it's your car or like I do RC racing. So there's always something to mod. There's always a titanium screw to buy, or better tires. There's always like a new body you can buy for your car. But for pinball, it's weird. I almost prefer to just buy more pinball machines. So like, rather than having my wife keep seeing like $700 on the credit card, I'd kind of rather just every, 6 months have like a new machine or something. I don't know. Sell a machine, buy a machine. I don't know. So which mod are you talking about? Davey mods. Is that makes fantastic mod? Yeah, sorry, Mr. Furios, are you talking also about Stumbler? Or which mod for Jaws did you get? I'm gonna be right back. I'm just vibrating. I gotta check a message. Be right back. Be 2 minutes.
Flashing lights and a silver ball. The room's alive. We've got it all. Tilt the game, but don't you fall. Bells are ringing, scores climbing high. Spin the wheel, let's touch the sky. Hey, hey, hey. Pinball dreams, yeah, they're calling me. Flippers snapping endlessly. Grown up adjacent, we're free to be. Lost in pinball dreams. Arcade glow and the chatter flows. Who's the champ? Nobody knows. Laughing louder as the high score grows. Neon lights, they're painting the scene. Casual chats in the pinball machine. Pinball dreams, yeah, they're calling me. Flippers snapping endlessly. Grown up adjacent, we're free to be. Lost in pinball dreams. Pinball dreams, yeah, they're calling me. Flippers snapping endlessly. Grown up adjacent, free to be. Lost in pinball dreams. Lost in
Okay, I'm back. So Space Junk, is the Stumbler Mimic mod listed on their Pinside store? Because it's not on Stumbler's website. Maybe they're just delisted it or haven't listed it. And Eovanti, yeah, that's something I want to talk about. I've brought it up once or twice before, but the marketing individual in me says when they don't bring out accessories, like also, where are the art blades? Like it just says it's like announcing that the machine's not doing well or they don't think it's it's not worth doing a print run of art blades. And like even King Kong, they had some art blades, but then they're sold out. Like I just don't get it. If you're trying to post a link, Twitch doesn't let links. I don't know how to turn that on, but you can whisper chat it to me. But yeah, like I mentioned before, one of my things that was kind of frustrating about Dungeons and Dragons, it's like, where the hell are the mods? Where the hell are the Stern official toppers? So I told you guys earlier in the stream, I'm planning on making my own Star Wars topper because I found a cool, like tall, really good condition, like collector at AT-AT. And I'm going to put it on top of my machine and light it. And I printed the Star Wars logo. See if it looks good. And I don't know if it doesn't, who gives a fuck? It's my basement. It's good to see it. But I want to do the same thing with Dungeons and Dragons. So when I was looking on, again, Marketplace, people collect like goofy dragon stuff. There's like a 27-inch wide, which happens to be like the exact width of a pinball machine, a dragon with the wings out. And it's kind of like similar colors to the game and the screen. So I'm thinking I'll do maybe the same thing with that, find a way to mount it. And again, you want it to look factory OEM or at least professional. So this might be, again, I would never be trying to market these things. It's just for my own collection. And I'm not mad at Stern's King Kong topper, but huge shout out to the Electric Playground for their King Kong topper. It is.
You are doomed to perish.
All right. Let's The Simpsons.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment. You may choose a character.
Okay. So we're gonna try the Barbarian again.
Choose wisely. What could go wrong?
That.
Now's our chance.
Yes, please.
You walk past dead bodies and down the hidden stairs. They end in a cool, large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll.
Nice hit.
Part of me wants to try to finish off these trolls without using my rage. I don't mean my personal rage, I mean the Barbarian's rage. Physmo. The Physmo shot is so important. It'll come back, muscle memory. Also, when you're fighting the trolls, setting the traps is also like mandatory. No. I will have Galactic Tank Force on the stream
You are
this week
attacked by a
for
troll.
sure. Space Junk. I like Galactic Tank Force. Yeah, Tom.com, I feel like kind of the same way. I feel like modifications, I want to get like a direct result. But if you kind of are doing math in your head, you're like, okay, $300, $300, $200, $800, you're adding up pretty quickly. If you only have limited space in your life or your house for pinball, then yeah, mod the shit out of it. But I kind of like watch the dollars too. And
What could go wrong?
I'm one that I'd rather save up and buy a pro or a used, more classic game.
Natural 20.
All right, ball control.
You travel down the cave, leaving behind the cool, damp air of caverns.
An animated
and enter a
mimic
dungeon.
is pretty awesome.
There are rows of halls with cells with iron bars. You are attacked by a skeleton.
Smash him! I'm bleeding! Oh, cool.
So I'm going to acknowledge that there's more callouts, guys.
Nice hit.
Slightly different light show there. Those are from the code update, so.
Go!
There we go.
You open a secret door within a cell and see stairs leading down. Exiting the stairs, you enter a hall. At the end of the
100%
hall,
Tom.
you see
I
large
get it.
ornate
I
wooden
get it,
doors
for
with
sure.
symbols of Tiamat engraved in the center. Abashi are blocking your path to the doors. And Abashi is attacking you.
I might regret using that only bit of shield. It's the best way to get there. Such a roundabout way. There we go.
I hit!
Oh, there we go. I mean, it's the shots when they work, they feel so good in this game, I'll be honest.
I cast Fireball!
Oh, wasn't enough to finish the guy off. Oh. Dang it. Motherfucker. Yeah, Vanti, you're right. Shoot your Fizbo,
And
make it over
Abashi
there.
is attacking you.
So I don't know if you guys noticed at the beginning of this mode, there was a big change. So it says in bold, you don't need any fancy silver arrows. Okay, so now it says shoot yellow shot to prepare silver arrow attack. So, I mean, there's a bug because you don't have silver arrow attack anymore.
What could go wrong?
Come on now.
This time, for sure. Yes?
It's a sultry call out, but I'll accept it.
Abashi bodies are laying on the floor. Opening the large doors, you see Semaster
Shoot
holding the
flashing
scepter of
targets
Tyrant's
to
Eye.
reveal the
Welcome
location.
to my lair. You have delayed my ritual for the last time.
That hurt!
Fuck off. Well, we're gonna try again. Almost got there, you're right. One thing I find when I play Dungeons and Dragons, wiring my brain to remember the best path to the shots takes a little bit of time, but shout out to the viewers and people in the chat today. Thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate it. I do. Also, I have good morning, Jay Biscuity, as well. Jess, nice to see you in the chat. If you're into YouTube Expo interviews, I've published a couple, and a few are in on YouTube in the members area until this weekend. If you're wanting to be a member, you can see them anytime. A couple days early, but what else? Bit of a pause in between games. Let the flippers cool. Let my kind of adrenaline dump a bit from the last game. Let my anger dump.
You think you can defeat me? Ha!
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment. Make your choice.
I'm ready to go. This time for sure.
You walk past dead bodies and down the hidden stairs. They end in a cool, large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll.
I wanted to get the crit.
I'm ready to go.
Onward!
Watch it. That's my fire breather.
Shit, I moved my camera. I schwacked my,
You are attacked by a troll.
schwacked my camera, adjusted the shutter speed. What else did I find? Good enough for now. Fall 2, I'm still on the trolls. Arg.
More time.
I want to conserve the shield because I'm not really sure how much we get.
I'm ready to go. Oh, we can certainly still do it.
I'm ready to go.
I'll read you.
You are attacked by a troll.
I remember one time Busted Chops is like, I don't like when you get so mad at Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm tempering my feelings.
Now's our chance.
Attack!
Come on, hit one of these two obvious shots.
Travel down the cave, leaving behind the cool, damp air of caverns, and enter a dungeon. There are rows of halls with cells with iron bars. You are attacked by a skeleton.
There are a lot of things I like about this game. I really like how it feels super rewarding when you hit the fucking outlanes. It feels super rewarding when you hit the dungeon because you can always hit it from a trap at the right flipper. You time it properly, but it feels really nice to hit it from the left flipper or the upper right flipper. So. Yeah, like you never get a reject on the dungeon. We're talking to you, Star Wars. I don't think I've ever had a reject on the dungeon, though. Right? Because my streaming rig is so hard to get into the corner where I am, Dungeons & Dragons will be on stream this afternoon or this evening as well, probably. Even though Star Wars is updating today, it'll probably be on tomorrow morning in case you're planning your watching enjoyment. Also, to self-shill, if you're not following me on other social media, go to places like Facebook. Shoot me a follow on the Face Place.
You are not worth my time.
That's like someone said that after I was like, go to Facebook. You are not worth my time.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
Messy, messy, messy.
Well met, adventurer. Welcome to my shop. You will not find a better price in all the realm. Ah, great choice, my lord.
Just might be what we need.
You walk past dead bodies and down the hidden stairs. They end in a cool, large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows.
Foul-smelling.
You are attacked by a troll. Extra ball.
Extra ball. I love that extra ball animation, let's be honest. Heavy damage by hitting the orange thing.
You are attacked by a troll.
Another thing I kind of like, I don't know if you noticed it there, but when the dragon actually diverts the ball, that is pretty cool. Like just now it knocks the ball with the chin.
Nice, a critical hit.
Nice hit.
I don't like how I'm missing Physmo so much today. I flattened my playfield a little bit recently, and I feel like that gravity, I'm really noticing there's less gravity. Ball's kind of floaty down at the...
You are attacked by a troll.
I am just gonna take a bit of time to breathe and read the chat. Patio furniture. We'll call you that. Patty. So playing Godzilla 70th, I actually have no problem tracking the ball. I don't know that I've heard that people actually ever did have trouble. And in fact, yesterday when we were talking in the chat a little bit, some people said it was easier to track the ball because Godzilla's color palette is very high contrast, kind of like X-Men's very high contrast. It can be a little harder to track in a high contrast playfield. I've never had trouble ball tracking in Godzilla 70th. I definitely think that Invisiglass, HD glass, or the Multimorphics anti-glare glass, those are critical in helping to track the ball. Lynn Ian, welcome to the chat also. Nice to see you. Yeah, you know what I think though, to be honest, Patty of Furniture, I think that some of those early takes are just kind of par for the course. I don't even know that some of the people ever actually played the game. That was kind of what, right when the 70th
Onward!
right when the 70th edition of Godzilla came out, that was one of the things people said, because when you look at a picture, the first thing you want to say, your first impression might be, everything's gray, the ball's gray, I'm not going to see the gray ball on the gray game, right? It's obvious. But the truth is, actually playing it, I've never had an issue. I do use the HD glass or Invisiglass, Voodoo glass, and that helps a lot. I find when I have a couple machines that don't have that glass, tracking the ball when there's a glare is by far the hardest part about it.
Take your chance.
For ball track. Yeah, and Linium, this machine is one of those ones that it takes a while to really get in the groove, but when you do, the hard shots start to really feel quite rewarding, and it just has to get into your brain. And like, so for example, we were talking about there's timers running and you got to hit a shot there and the ball is kind of slowly floating around. You got to get it into Fismo, takes a second there, you got to lock it there, takes a second there, and then when you miss it, it pisses you off. Like, it pisses you off. So right now, for example, right now for this troll, we've got a high power shot that's flashing orange or a set a trap. Both of those things are kind of like critical, but to get there, you have to gain ball control, send it into Fismo, send it over there, and hit the shot. So that is one thing that when people talk about the shot geometry and that is really their complaint. And also, you know, hitting the shortcut or the road to town, they're hard shots. So people don't like hard. If you're ever listening or reading or watching people have their big opinions about games, often it just circles back to they're hard. The game is hard, and they don't like hard. They want it to be easy. Because you know what? There was a period of time where a lot of games were easy. Shout out to the new follower. Gidra76, welcome to the stream. And yeah, so Linium, I'm convinced that will only get better. So Linium in the chat says they love a roguelike or roguelite huge. They're a huge fan of that type of probably video game you're referring to. So the level up system and the flow of the game is great. I agree. It leaves me wanting more. And I think if you look at the notes from the last code update that came out yesterday or this morning, it was like a 7 gig update. They did a ton. So I applaud that. And I think when this game gets to like code 1.17, it'll be just even better. So I'm not mad at the game. I think it will stay. I also loved those games from my childhood, like the 80s and 90s. Again, I've talked about it on stream before, but my favorite game was Ultima Underworld. Ultima Underworld and Ultima Underworld 2. I probably played and finished those games like, oh my goodness, so many times. And they're kind of like some of the early like Dungeons and Dragons kind of like, you know, ish sort of games, but
What could go wrong? Onward!
More time won't matter.
make it into Physmo. You got to lock up there. And you guys will notice I'm basically not using my shield at all. The reason is I don't know how much shield I have or how often you get it, because I'm kind of wanting to save it for the final boss. So this is the frustrating thing, to hit those important shots. You got to make it into Physmo eventually. Or this way. Okay. I take that.
Travel down the cave, leaving behind the cool, damp air of caverns, and enter a dungeon.
So Vernicious, could you hear the sound for that? I could hear the sound. I made a bunch of changes to my rig. I just want to make sure you guys could hear that sound alert.
That hurt.
Oh, you bastard.
Nice shot.
I may regret using all that range, but... Okay.
You were attacked by a skeleton.
I know there's a lot of technical people in the stream, so you'll appreciate my frustration level was boiled right over. I use OBS Streamlabs OBS, which is called Slobs for a reason. When I used a different laptop on my trip in a hotel, it kind of like broke and bricked my whole home setup. So Streamlabs uses the cloud, like the worst implementation of cloud usage in the history of cloud usage. So the settings are stored in the cloud, except the settings don't include actual settings of any kind. They include your scenes, except they don't include all of your scenes or all the text. It's just a... And then Streamlabs support did a restore, but the restore was broken also. It's just... So I had to completely wipe the laptop, redo the laptop, and I'm slowly adding things back. Like for now, I don't want to do a browser share. I don't want to add anything. Even my Stream Deck, I'm like carefully adding things back. It's one of those things too where like there's not a lot of like local experts to be like, can you come and look at my streaming
What
setup?
could go wrong?
Thank you.
Onward.
Yeah, and Vernish, if you ever have any questions, connect on social media or, email me grownupadjacent@gmail.com. I'm happy to help, and if I can ever save people frustration, I'd absolutely help.
Critical.
You open a secret door within a cell and see stairs leading down. Exiting the
So,
stairs, you enter a
Linium,
hall.
I'll just
At the
wait
end
till
of the
this
hall,
is-
you see large ornate wooden doors with symbols of Tiamat engraved
You
in
don't
the
need
center.
the silver arrows to
Abashi are
overpower the
blocking your
Abashi.
path to the doors.
That's-
And Abashi is attacking you. You wake to find Lysandra standing over you, impatient. She explains that she was able to kill Zemaster.
We must get the scepter of the Tyrant's Eye back from Xanathar and destroy it.
You'd think it would just let me continue, but no, it's the end of the game. I gotta stop lowering my game volume because I forget to turn it back up.
Well done.
So, Linium, I think what my best move is going to be is I'm going to implement a backup procedure where I literally I'm going to create images of my whole setup so I can do self-restore, because this is not the first time it's happened. So even when I raid over to other channels, when I come back, my audio is changed. Or sometimes I'll just forget to turn off my cameras, go to work. I come back and my audio's changed. And so I'd like to be able to go back to a system restore point where everything is stored. Do a full, that's kind of my working plan, to create a backup of the computer. And then when it fucks up, I just restore the backup. I'll know 2 days ago it worked. Because exporting the settings, it doesn't have an option to back up from Streamlabs. They want to control the backup so that you stay in their ecosystem. I'm not quite ready to just use OBS. I've used OBS with my RC car racing to stream races. It's not hard, but I like some of the features about Streamlabs. It has good auto modding. It has multi-streaming. It has a few things I like, and I pay for them. I've paid for the service in advance. So if you're ever wondering what your channel subscriptions go to, there's at least 8 different subscriptions I pay for to do this, in case you're wondering. So it goes to a good cause. But welcome to the chat also, Gidra. And thank you for coming over from Twitter. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. We're just kind of talking. I don't know, you have to be a member for 10 minutes or a follower for 10 minutes before it'll let you stream. But and if you watched the stream before, I'm always cautious about giving anything a bad review. It's just not who I am. But I share frustration sometimes because maybe in the chat there's someone that's like, oh, dude, you have to do this. You might, I don't know, maybe I've got too many scenes. There's something that is amiss. And so the other crossroads I get to, I'm like, well, maybe I'll just get a whole new computer. That was the other day. I'm like, okay, well, my computer is screwed. I'm going to go to Best Buy, buy myself a $3,000 gaming computer, come home, hook it up, and it's still going to have the same problem. If you know what I mean, that would be maximum level frustrating. So I don't think the computer is the issue, though. But this one can be a frustrating one. But I feel when I give it a week break and I come back and I don't try to fixate on one thing, maybe I'll just come up, pick a player and start to play. It's a fun game. It's not horrible. It's not crappy at all. Let's see, I've got a whisper. Okay, Aovanti too, if you're still in the stream, I got your whisper chat. Thank you. I will check it out. I appreciate that. I'm going to just post it in the chat again. For viewers who are watching the stream, let me see if I can just post it here. I'm posting it in the Twitch chat. Sorry if you aren't on Twitch, but this is the link for, I don't know, it's just kind of I'm not browser sharing yet. I'm doing one thing little bit by bit, but anyways, what was I going to say? It talked about the update to Dungeons and Dragons that happened yesterday or the day before, this morning. They did a ton of changes. They added a bunch of stuff. They fixed a bunch of bugs. So I applaud, chef's kiss. There you go. I'm happy they're doing that. I really am. I don't think they've ignored the game. I don't know. I haven't been able to beat the part I'm stuck at, but I think it's a skill issue. It's not a them issue. So I'm not mad at that. But I'm really looking forward to this game in its final form. Do you know what I mean? They've improved the speech. They've improved the shot. No, sorry, they didn't improve the shot. They can't improve the shots and layout. That's a skill problem. You get what you get. You don't get upset. They've improved some of the scoring. They've improved some of the call-outs. There's a few more call-outs. So I applaud that, and I hope they keep it up. This game has so much potential. There are some things that feel super rewarding. I like getting the shot in the dungeon. I love ripping that center spinner. I like hitting the critical, the captive ball. I really like that. But you'll notice Dragon Multi-Ball, I don't start it very often. It doesn't start very often once you're playing with your saved character. So,
Hi, I'm Wrath the Relentless. What is your name?
all right, Atomic Base Machine, thank you for the new follow. I'm sorry if that's too loud, but I really appreciate all the follower supports on all the social media. I truly do.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment. Choose a character.
Vernicious, would you mind whisper chatting that to me? Yeah, because I really appreciate you taking the time to put that in there. But yeah, whisper chat it to me too. I appreciate. No, it's all good. I really appreciate that. And Tribute, another new follower. Thank you so much. Love you guys. I can't have a super long stream today. I gotta make it to the dentist, yay. But I will be streaming later today. Dungeons and Dragons will be on for a longer stream today, later today. And I'm determined we're gonna get through some of this. And also for the new followers, again, thanks for following. It makes you wait 10 minutes before you can chat, unfortunately. I can't make it less. I'd like to make it 5 minutes, but anyways, it's like an anti-spam thing, so no offense. No offense there.
Gorgath.
We're still playing with Gorgath.
Good choice.
And see you, Document Engineer. Awesome. Oh, you're doing Press It in LA show. Cool. You're cool, man. Exciting. All right, let's do this. Playing with the saved character.
What could go wrong?
And this is the new character from a last code update, the Barbarian. And so the Barbarian doesn't have the ranged arrow weapon that rotates. He just has a hammer and
You walk
axe.
past dead bodies and down the hidden
So
stairs.
the action button
They end in a
flashes
cool,
red.
large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll.
Thank you.
This time for sure.
I think these
I'm
ball
ready to go.
saves are new.
Not to worry.
Maybe they've coded in. Maybe they've coded in some anti-frustration ball saves.
Natural 20.
You guys will notice I'm not using my shield. I don't know how much I'm gonna get, so I'm trying to not use it. Oh, I don't know about that strat. So Gidra76, where do
You
you
are attacked by
play?
a troll.
Where are you playing today? Do you have this machine in your house? Or are you going on location? Play some dungeons, new code.
I'm ready to go.
Nice hit.
A ball save, thank you. I feel like my tilt is set a lot light. Yeah, I figured you'd be at Ace Gogi because you said you're playing Winchester. Shiznit. My ball control has left the chat.
You are attacked by a troll.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, I played Spooky Looney Tunes at the Houston Expo, and
Yes.
the worst thing was I couldn't hear the sound. It's one of those ones where you really need to hear the sound. Ah! But it was a pretty
This
looking
time
machine.
For sure. Yes?
Looney Tunes. Yeah, Vernicious, that's
You are
fine
attacked-
too.
travel down the cave,
Facebook
leaving
message is
behind
fine
the
too.
cool, damp air of caverns and enter a dungeon.
So
There are
Gidra,
rows
how
of
close
halls and
are
cells
Van
with
Nuys or
iron
West
bars.
Hills to Anaheim? Is that
Great shot.
You wake to find Lysandra standing over you, impatient. She explains that she was able to kill Samaster.
We must get the scepter of the Tyrant's Eye back from Xanathar and destroy
Yeah.
it.
because I go to Anaheim about an hour away. I go to Anaheim at least once a year for their Natural Product Expo. Last time I was in Anaheim, I went to Blue Scoop Creamery. What is that what it's called? Blue Scoop Creamery. They had some nice games. It was about 40 minutes away though in an Uber from where I was, and went to Asylum Brewing. I really like Asylum Brewing. Cool vibe, really cool people there. Just looking at the clock, I might. Yeah, traffic is a thing, and traffic if you're sitting in an Uber is just like somehow worse. I was one time I was in an Uber going to the airport, and we hit traffic, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to pee. Like, it's different. Like if you're in your own car, you're like, okay, I'll just bust off to a gas station or an Arby's or McDonald's and, you know, take a squirt. But for me, I was like sitting in the back and the guy was talking constantly. I checked the box that said no talking, no talking, air conditioning. I had to pee so bad. I nearly peed my pants. I remember I got out at the airport. I went and peed like a fucking gallon of pee. Anyways. I told the guy too, I'm like, hey man, I mean, this might sound weird, but like, I got to go to the bathroom. He's like, oh, really? Well, I'll drop you off at the arrivals. He had a solution. It was a great solution. Everyone was going to departures. So there was a huge amount of traffic going to, it was John Wayne. Was it John Wayne? I think it was John Wayne Airport. And he's like, oh, I'll just drop you at arrivals. It's quicker. He saved me like 15 minutes. I might have peed the Uber if I didn't. Too much information, but gangway. I mean, we're due to play. Funhouse on stream. I'm going to try to figure it out tonight. This update issue is very frustrating. I've not been able to update my, you know what? If I can't update it, we're just going to play it and it's going to suck. Like, that's the thing that's frustrating. I have a Funhouse remake that is a demo on loan from my distributor Nitro. They're kind enough to, that's how they support the channel. They'll drop a few machines here and then swap them out. And that's why their logo's on here. They're great people. I've bought all my machines there. I'll buy a bunch more. So I trust Nitro. Shout out to Nitro. Nitro Pinball. NitroPinballUSA.com. Anyways, yeah. I'm going to play one more game. I really do have to go no matter what, but...
You are not worthy.
All right. Thank you for the encouragement.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape
Well, let's
her
start at
banishment.
Ardor.
Make your choice. You walk past dead bodies and down the hidden stairs. They end in a cool, large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll.
Back is a little twit today. You know what? I've been not using the shield. I'm just going to start using the shield. I'll let it run out because... So, you don't get much shield, and the shield doesn't stay up long. We've learned that at least. Come on now. Just rage? Will that get us by? No, it won't. What a reject off the fucking center. Gangway.
You are attacked by a troll.
If you haven't played Funhouse, that call out, it just gets in your head. Gangway.
Now's our chance.
I'm ready to go.
You are attacked by a skeleton. You travel down the cave, leaving behind the cool, damp air of caverns and enter a dungeon. There are rows of halls with cells with iron bars.
Oh, what? No! Oh, shoot again, shoot again.
Onward.
No, but the game is turned up. So, that might be why.
Oh, nice.
You open a secret door within a cell and see stairs leading down. Exiting the stairs, you enter a hall. At the end of the hall, you see large ornate wooden doors with symbols of Tiamat engraved in the center. Abashi are blocking your path to the doors. And Abashi is attacking you.
The sound alert shouldn't be quiet. Can you hear them at all?
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night. I'm bleeding. Oh, cool.
So quiet. Okay, I think I know what it is. Once I get some ball control,
Run, mimic.
shit. How can I do this? Let me try to make one change here.
It was at this moment that he knew. He knew.
And Abashi is attacking you.
Okay, it works. I'm afraid of breaking the stream, to be completely honest, sometimes. Can you try a sound alert now, please? Oh my God, John, have you not been here and listened to me bitching? My computer, like, it had a bed diarrhea. Okay. Okay, it's back in business. But, okay, so the sound alerts. Okay, I'm gonna answer your question too, by the way. So, I use WiseBot for a bunch of things, but text-to-speech 1.0, the original, it needed to have its own app running in Windows. And it added another audio pathway. And my issue that I was having is from this equipment set, there's about 10 audio sources. And Windows can't handle that shit. So Windows and Streamlabs were fighting and overlapping audio sources and glitching out.
Roll initiative.
So that was ultimately what the issue, one of the issues was. So temporarily, I'm gonna add back WiseBot, but all the sound alert ones work. So it's just the first, like, text-to-speech 2.0 works, and it's good. And we've tested that. All the sound alerts for the video and the different sounds, they all work. So I'm gonna add back the other WiseBot one, but in baby steps, because there were so many variables. I've removed all the variables,
Onward, shall we?
and I'm adding one variable back at a time. There's to answer your question. And I have no idea why.
Testing if it works.
I have no idea why the toys are broken, but they're mainly back. The important ones are back. So sound alerts is a fun one. So all right, now I gotta make this shot.
Nice shot.
Perfect, twice in a row. screw this up. So I would love to know how to recharge the rage button. I sort of don't think you can.
Double scoring has begun.
Oh yes, ball save for no reason. I'll take it.
Onward.
No! Oh, you bastard. Yeah, nothing recharges the rage with this character. So with, it makes the shots that much more important. Patty, I'm just reading that while I play it here in between balls. Okay. So Patty of Furniture says, one more question for you. Looking at buying the first pan, played both Harry Potter and Godzilla, and really thought on getting one over the other. That will allow me to get better as a player and offer deep enough games so that I don't get bored with it too quick. Can get to a Godzilla Pro on site, no premiums or close driving distance. So you can't lose out owning a Godzilla Pro or Premium. For Godzilla, especially for your house, I highly recommend the Premium because you've got the building that crashes. Oh, new follower too. Thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate it. This has been a big day for new followers. So, but if you're looking at choosing between Godzilla and Harry Potter, Godzilla is like the GOAT. It is one of the best games of all time. I had so much fun playing it yesterday, I'll be honest. However, if the theme of Harry Potter is, if you love that theme, get on a wait list, get your deposit in, and order one. It is an expensive game. Keep in mind, it's not cheap. But if you love Harry Potter, like that game is pretty good. It's pretty good. But if I were to choose between Godzilla Premium and Harry Potter, whatever their premium is, I would choose Godzilla. That's just me. I also am not a fan of the idea of waiting for games. I don't like that. I don't like paying and waiting. It worries me. It scares me. So I think, if you order Godzilla to be in your home next week, but yeah, I just want to thank the 5 new followers to the stream today. We're making big progress. We're growing the channel. Check out my content on YouTube as well. I'm stacking all my interviews from the different pinball expos I go to. So they're over there. Some of them are in the queue in the members only section on YouTube. So if that's interesting to you, you can join over there. But, and Patty asked, do I find the back of the Harry Potter playfield too busy or cluttered? Yes, but maybe that's part of it. The ball gets kind of hidden. It comes out in a surprising area. The one thing that I really like that Jersey Jack did with Harry Potter, they released display copies to a few of their distributors. So they did play testing before the first kind of big release, even a couple weeks of data, and then they made updates and changes to the games they delivered to customers. Why doesn't everyone do that? So a few of those display copies maybe had some minor geometry or some ball traps. We can see that Gidra test. Yeah. They sent they sent out those display models. They got a bunch of feedback, and so the first iterations of Harry Potter that were released had a lot of things fixed. So yeah, you're right. Meta Nightman, welcome to the chat too today, by the way. Avatar, Pirates, Wonka, pretty much every JJP, they stuff so much in the back of the game. Yeah. I kind of want an Avatar. I had so much fun playing Avatar at Antarium about a year ago now when I was there on business for work. I had a chance to go to Antarium during the day, which if you go there, no one's there during the day. So I just sat and I played a whole ton of their, like I played all the American pinball games. I played all of the JJP games. And Gidra, yeah, I've played Winchester. I got, I think, 2 games on it at Pinball Expo a month or so ago. But I was just in Houston at the Arcade Expo where Barrels of Fun is in Houston. And so I did get to experience Winchester. I've ordered a Winchester, a deposit through Nitro Pinball. And yeah, I like Winchester. I think it has a lot of quirky, it shoots really nicely. Let's give it that. At least the amount of times I played it. And I talked to a lot of players at the shows and they like it as well. I also did the Barrels of Fun tour. It's on my YouTube if you want to see a really good raw tour with their operations manager. It was cool. He let a lot of, not secrets, but you got a real good insight. He wasn't filtered at all. It was good. It's on my YouTube if you're into YouTube stuff. And yeah, I liked Avatar. And I'll be honest, I've never watched an Avatar movie. I don't know anything about the lore, the ecosystem, anything about it. And I enjoyed playing the game though. The few comments about Avatar that kind of float around are basically that it's a lot of wireforms and some of the cheapest looking toys are kind of zap strapped in. Well, you know what? That's pinball. It also has the cool little lower playfield. The shots, once you get them, are quite good. Yeah, it is really fun to watch these incredible players in person. For me, I just stare at their hands and their head and try to read what they're looking at. I watched Mike Vinacore play Star Wars at the Houston Expo, and I was amazed. He didn't drain at all. Like, never drained during multi-ball. He was anticipating like a whole other level. And yeah, it's it's incredible to watch some of the, I mean, I also don't forget some of the best pinball players are in the chat. That's you guys. You guys are it, And I appreciate sometimes too when people be like, "Hey man, you gotta don't forget the Fismo shot, or don't forget to hit the crit," and those things really help, Yeah, Winchester. I look forward to owning Winchester. Also, on the Barrels of Fun tour, I won a playfield. And one thing that's really noticeable about Barrels of Fun playfield, they've got like a super thick clear coat that's like glass. And then when I came and I looked at every single one of my Stern games, and this isn't a negative, they're just textured with where the inserts are. They're like a super thin layer of clear coat, or a different process. Like, I'm not an expert. But yeah, the Barrels of Fun playfield were like super thick, like automotive clear coat. I thought it was cool. So I'm going to hang it on the wall. I think there's I don't remember the name. I did an interview at Expo, a company that makes lights that you put behind all the different inserts and they kind of flash randomly. I'm going to get that set. And I also played quite a few games of Dune. And so Dune has been heavily improved with sound design and rules, and the codes progressed. It is a cinematic experience. People call it that quite often. I like Dune. I wanted to buy one like 6 months ago, but there was availability issues. My distro said, you know, you got to wait until October. Of course, October's come and gone now, but and I made other purchases between then. But I like Dune. I've not finished a Dune movie. I've started the first one, but yeah, I can bet Winchester when waxed would be incredibly fast. But I'm still overdue to do like a full wax on all of my machines here. I always do them when I get them. I clean them, inspect them, and give them a wax. But Tom.com, stay tuned because I did an interview, but it was I have to cut it. Oh my God, it's in one of my live streams, but from Pinball Expo, but I don't want to make you have to go. Actually, I guess you could just fast forward. Yeah, you could see the company name in one of my live streams, maybe the last one at Pinball Expo. If you just stroll through, you'll get to the section on YouTube. Excuse me. I have to go to work. I gotta go to work, make it look like I was there in the morning. I wake up like super early and do like an hour and a half of work before I stream. And then I go to work. I'm pretty much ahead because I woke up early and gave them all my morning cortisol or whatever it is. If you want to see more Dungeons and Dragons, I will be playing again this afternoon, maybe this evening. I'm not sure. And welcome to the stream, first time chatter, I think. I know. Sorry, it is it's like an anti-spam feature that Twitch recommends. But I know. But come back. I'm here every day, and we're happy to have the new followers today. 5 new followers. Channel's growing. Oh, you mean the Montreal? Is it Nitro Pinball Montreal? Oh, okay. From Nitro? I'm confused, but yeah. Or Michelle said, okay, yeah. I know Phil. I know Philippe. I know Phil. Phil is where I bought my Winchester from Nitro East. Well, welcome to the stream. Really glad to have you. I'm happy to continue to work with Nitro. They're a great distributor, great people. Yeah, oh, Michelle, is it Michelle Bergeron? I don't always know how to pronounce. Yeah, the people at Nitro, I know the West Coast crew, but it was super cool to meet the East Coast crew, and that's where I bought my Winchesters. I'm gonna see if there's another channel. Maybe we'll do a raid to a friend. I'm gonna raid over to MN Retro Gamer. Andrew, I have to go to work. Thank you, everyone. I gotta go to work like immediately. I'm late, but I will catch you guys later today. Thank you so much for an awesome stream. I really appreciate it. Catch you on the next stream. Thank you guys. Yeah, Tom.com. Tommy's good people. Definitely good people. Thank you again for the new followers and viewers that come back. You're a huge part of my day. And I just want to express that sincere thank you. So I will catch you on the next stream. And